I'm Parker Mott, movie critic for Final Take, and today I'm going to be talking about, well, not drugs or NyQuil, but I'm going to be talking about a movie called Love and Other Drugs, starring Jake Gyllenhaal from Zodiac and Brokeback Mountain, and Anne Hathaway from The Princess Diaries, and Rachel Getting Married. It's directed by the last director in Hollywood who I'd ever think would do this, and that's Edward Zwick. He's done movies like Defiance, he's done The Last Samurai. Those are good movies, but they're not romantic comedies. It's one of the most adult Hollywood dramedies, I guess you could say, that I've seen in a while, and it's a good movie. I was amazed because I was kind of expecting to go in and it would just be this stupid melodrama that was going to forget the whole pharmaceutical aspect. But you know what? They at least have a good effort in trying to understand the whole pharmaceutical aspect. Getting to Jake Gyllenhaal's character, I loved it. Like the first few minutes of the film is setting up that this guy can manipulate anything. He can make it by a stereo system. He'll manipulate women to get what he wants from them, and he can get anything he wants. He's a great salesman. He's that guy you love to hate, I guess you could say. And then he meets Anne Hathaway, character, who's totally self-conscious, and I think we all have a little bit of her in us. They're afraid to feel love, so that's kind of this whole aspect how love is an addiction, and love you don't want to succumb to it. And I like that element, and it doesn't directly delve into romance and become all soft and very cheesy, so I was enjoying that aspect. It's a pleasant film to watch, and my main problem with the film, which restricted me from loving it, I was really enjoying the first maybe 45 minutes, and then the rest of the film kind of gets caught up with the overstuffing itself with so many little details that you have trouble focusing on what the film exactly wants to be.
Hey, Lisa.
Her name's not Lisa.
I know, but if every time I say, hey, Lisa, she'll think that I dated a girl who looked just like her. She'll develop this unconscious need to win my approval, and from then on, it's cake.
Damn.
And it's trying to balance off the sweetness and the sadness at the same time, and it doesn't quite pull it off. And here the film is, I guess it's trying to avoid that, but ultimately it has trouble balancing its emotions and it meanders a lot. But the film is very adult. There is nudity in this film, which I was surprised to see. It doesn't hold back. I think you guys should go see I Love and Other Drugs. It's a good romantic comedy, but it doesn't succumb to melodrama. The ending is a little bit trite. It pulls it off because it shows a character who is not manipulating as a salesman, but because Jake Gyllenhaal has become his own character, his own self in the end, and I like that. He reminded me a lot like Jerry Maguire. But I think this film is right up to par. Maybe not quite as good as Jerry Maguire because I thought Tom Cruise just nailed it, but Jake Gyllenhaal did surprise me, and Anne Hathaway, I almost want to say is Oscar-worthy, but I don't. It's a conventional comedy, right? So I can't say that. So, anyways, good movie overall. I suggest you go see it. It's one of those rare comedies that works. 3 stars out of 4, and to see it. I'm Parker Mott from The Final Take.